Because I was already 30 and still had not saved $1 million, I decided to end my own life. But just as my consciousness started to fade, the landlord who came to collect rent showed up in time, and by pure coincidence saved my life. But strangely, when I woke up in the hospital, everyone around me was staring at me, just as I was feeling confused. The fat man smoking on the bed next to me scared the hell out of me. That was when I realized the hospital was a no-smoking zone, so I was about to stop him. But instead, the nurse walked straight toward me. When I saw the nurse take the cigarette from my hand, I was completely stunned. After that, the nurse wheeled me away for tests. But halfway there, I could not help asking, does the guy next to me need to go too? The nurse pushing the bed looked totally confused. So they took me to the psychiatric department. While talking with the doctor, I finally realized they could not see Jason at all. Before I could even figure out what was going on, there was suddenly a noise in the room. I realized it came from the cabinet behind the doctor. When he opened it, there was actually a woman locked inside. But from the doctor's point of view, there was absolutely nothing there. So the doctor thought something was wrong with my mind, and quickly had nurses take me to psychiatry. Later that night, I got up to use the bathroom. Just as I reached the doorway, I saw an old man squatting on the front desk. When I got closer, I realized he was peeping at a nurse bending down. What I did not expect was that the old man's head suddenly started to swell. That was when I finally realized something was very wrong. I immediately ran back toward the ward, but just as I slammed the door shut, someone started swinging on a swing in midair. I tried to force myself to stay calm, but the three of them said they wanted to borrow my body. I thought ghosts were looking for a replacement, and I passed out on the spot. Not until the next morning did the doctor on rounds wake me up. He thought my condition had finally improved. But the next second, I suddenly saw a child playing on the hospital bed. That instantly caught my attention. Judging by the doctor's expressions, they still could not see anything, so I had no choice but to pretend I saw nothing. Only then did I manage to leave the hospital. But the bad news was, no matter where I went, the 4 ghosts followed me. They even came all the way back to my home. I thought that was already unlucky enough, but what came next was even worse. The 4 ghosts took turns borrowing my body. The old man used my body to drink alcohol. The child used my body to eat snacks. The fat man used my body to smoke. And although the woman did not borrow my body to cry, she stared at me blankly every morning. Under the double torture of body and mind, I finally could not take it anymore. So I went to a local shaman. After hearing what happened, the shaman said these 4 wandering ghosts could not be forced away. As long as their wishes from life were fulfilled, they would leave on their own. So after I went back, I asked them what their wishes were. And at that moment, the old man spoke first.